Hello and welcome to Edify Learn Smart. So today here I am again going to discuss a very interesting topic of mathematics, which is probability. It seems difficult sometimes to understand, but it is very easy, trust me. So let's get started. First of all, what is probability? What is probability in English actually? What does it mean, the word probability? Probability means actually something that would likely happen in near future. Chances of something happening in near future is called probability. For example, when we say that it might rain tomorrow, means there is so much chances or possibility of raining tomorrow. Either it will rain or it won't rain. But what we are expecting here is that it may rain tomorrow. So that is called the probability. Probability is actually thinking that what would be the outcome if we do this or if we do that, what would be the outcome of doing this or doing that. Actually, the invention of probability is related to gambling. I don't want to go into the long discussion of how and why and when it was invented and all of this, because I want to keep this very short and crisp so that you people understand it and grasp the knowledge about probability. Okay? So, what is the definition of probability? Probability means actually calculating the likelihood of happening an event. Okay? So, for example, when we throw a dice, what is the likelihood of getting a 1? Listen, there are 6 numbers on the dice because it has 6 faces, and on every face of a dice there is written a different and unique number from 1 to 6. So our sample space is actually 1 to 6, and what I want is 1 to win the game. Suppose just that we are playing Ludo and we want to get 1 to win the game. So what is the probability of getting a 1? The probability of getting a 1 is 1 by 6. So why it is 1 by 6? Because there are 6 possibilities. It may occur 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. So there are 6 possible numbers that we can get, but we want only 1. So 1 by 6 is our result. This is just an explanation of what probability is. Probability is about getting a favorable outcome of a given sample space. I will explain everything to you. What is event? What is sample space? Everything will be explained. But for now, just understand this, okay? So, what would be the probability of getting a 7 when I throw a dice? Look, there is no face on the dice which has the number 7 on it. So, the probability is 0. But what is the probability of getting a number which is smaller than 6 or equal to 6? So, the probability of getting this is actually a 1. Why? Why is it so? Why I would get a 1? The thing is that anything, I want a number which is either smaller than 6 or equal to 6. So the dice has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 on its 6 different faces. Okay, I want a number which is smaller than 6, so all or equal to 6. So all these numbers are either smaller than 6 or equal to 6. So the probability of getting this event is your 1. Okay, now what is an event? A probability event can be defined as a set of outcomes of an experiment, which means that there could be many outcomes, but I want one particular outcome of that event, of that experiment, and that is our event. In other words, an event in probability is the subset of the respective sample space. For example, here in this figure you can see that this A is actually the event that I want to happen or after an experiment, and this B is your sample space. This B is the set which is the sample space. So what is sample space? The entire possible set of outcomes of a random experiment is the sample space or the individual space of that experiment. For example, suppose what will happen if I flip a coin? When we flip a coin, there is only two possibilities. Either I will get a head or I will get a tail. So this is your sample space. This contains all possible value of outcomes when I flip a coin actually. So according to this diagram, I can say that B is the sample space. Now what if I only want that a head should come while I flip a coin? So I need only H. So A is inside B actually, and it could be defined as the favorable outcome. Okay, A is your favorable outcome and B is your sample space. So in this diagram I have explained it over here. Now, so the definition of probability, it is also called the definition of classical probability or theoretical probability, is number of outcomes favorable to E divided by number of all possible outcomes of the experiment, means P of E. The event is your getting a head. Here the event is your getting a head. Okay, so P of E is your A by B, where A is, now see, if in numerical ways what I can write as B, there are two values for B, either head or tail, so it is 2, and for A it is only one possible value, which is 1. So from here I can say that getting a head could be your 1 by 2, right? Now find the probability. Let's do the example. Find the probability of getting a head when a coin is tossed once. I have already explained this question. Now what is the probability of getting a tail Okay, so here the sample space, your B, is head and tail, and the event here is your getting a tail. I am working on the second part of this question because I have already explained the first part. So A would be your T. Now the probability of getting a tail would be, what is the value for this? If we count, then it is 2, and the number of elements in this set is 1, so it is your 1 by 2, right? So here you can see that the chances of getting a tail or a head is equally likely. Okay, now let's do another example. So the question is, what is the chance of getting a number greater than 4 with an ordinary dice which has face numbered from 1 to 6? So as we know that we have played with dice many times in our life, okay, or we have somehow we have encountered that dice in our life, so we know that on a normal dice there are 6 spaces, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers are written on each face of the dice. So here your sample space contains this set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, which is equals to the number of elements in the set are 6, so I can write it as 6. Okay, now your favorable outcome is, here it is written that we want to get or a number greater than 4. So the number greater than 4 is only 5 and 6. So our favorable outcome is your 5 and 6. So this set contains only 2 elements, which is 5 and 6. So just write it down as 2. So the probability of E, suppose E is the event of getting this greater than a number greater than 4. Okay, so the probability of getting a number greater than 4 is favorable outcome, which is 2, divided by sample space, which is 6. This is equals to 1 by 3. Okay, so let's do another example and we will see that what is the question. First, if a card is picked up at random from a pack of 52 cards, find the probability that it is a spade, a king or queen, a spade or a king or a queen. So we have 3 questions under one big question. So let me first detail you what is a 52 card. 52 card is actually divided into 4 suits. Okay, number 1 is your spade. All cards in this are, it has black mark. Okay, number 2 is your hearts. it is like red, it has red. Number 3 is your diamonds. It is also red. And number 4 is your club, and it is also black. Every suit has 13 cards, and these are ace, king, queen, jack, and numbers from 10 to 2. Okay, similarly here, and similarly here. Now I hope that it's clear about the cards. So the question asked, first question asked is what is the probability of getting a spade? So how many cards are there? Total number of cards are, or you can say total number of cards equals to 52, means the set contains 52 elements. And spades, number of spades are 13. Okay, as I said that it has 4 suits and every suit has 13 cards: spade, hearts, diamond and club. And every suit has some different kind of like cards: ace, king, queen, jack, and numbers from 10 to 2. Okay, so total number of cards are 52. So the probability of getting a spade is 13 by 52, which is equals to 1 by 4. Now this is for your 1, right? Now see, what is the next question is a king or queen. What if we draw a card from 52 cards and we get a king or a queen? See, so now let's discuss that what is the chances of getting a king or queen. Okay, so we are solving second. The event is your getting a king or queen. So number of kings are actually 4 and number of queen are also 4. So the probability of getting a king is 4 by 52. Okay, this is your 1 by 13, and the probability of getting a queen is 4 by 52, which is equals to 1 by 13. Now in question we are asked what is the probability of getting a king or a queen. So what we need to do is what is the meaning of OR in terms of probability? It is just the addition of two probabilities. possible outcomes. Okay, so to get this, we have to just add up 1 by 13 plus 1 by 13, and we will get 2 by 13. Okay, now the third question is here, a spade or a king or a queen. The third question is here, what is the probability of getting a spade or a king or a queen? Okay, so the number of a spade is, the probability of getting a spade is here 13 by 52. Okay, or the probability of getting a king. Now, one thing that you need to remember, king is included here, so I must exclude one king from total number of kings. So the total number of kings were 4, so I exclude that king which is available in the spade. Okay, so this would be available king, that is 3 by 52. Now, what is the probability of getting a queen? Similarly, the total number of queen in 52 cards are 4, but one queen is in a spade as well, so we will exclude that queen and we will include only 3, so it's 3 by 52. Now, what is the total probability of getting a spade or a king or a queen? Is your 13 by 52 plus 3 by 52 plus 3 by 52 is equals to 19 by 52. So we conclude the class, and I hope that you liked this class and you understood the basics of probability. And if you like it, please give a thumbs up and comment in the comment section, and subscribe to my channel 85 Learners Path. Thank you so much.